Hello and welcome to Molotov Garage channel. Today we are continuing a series of videos where we're doing maintenance on this 2023 GMC Yukon XL Denali. I've done several videos already about different maintenance items, transmission fluid, fuel filter, obviously oil changes. So today we're going to do another oil change. It has hit 125,800 something miles. So what I'm going to do is get that going with the oil change. And so the first thing we're going to do, because I'll be using the engine flush, and the engine flush needs an engine that is actually warmed up so it could do its job. So we're gonna add that on. Many people in the comments keep asking if why don't I use the AMSOIL engine flush. I just, haven't gotten to it. I don't know, maybe I should buy one and try it. I've been using what works for me. I don't particularly stick to a certain brand. I just use, nobody sponsors me here, so I just use my own money, buy my own things, use whatever works. So so first things first, before we add the engine flush, I'm gonna start the car and let it run so it's up to the temps. So right now we're 126,000 actually. So I'm about like a couple 200-300 miles over. 200-300 miles over, but it's fine. We're still doing it within 5,000 mile or so range. All right, so the truck has warmed up. I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the engine. And we're gonna pop the hood here somewhere. All right, we are ready to add the engine flush. So let's get that going. Two bottles ready to go. One bottle in, second bottle. I don't even know why I'm shaking them. I don't think they're have to be shaken, but just doing it out of habit. And again, we are adding engine flush into this diesel engine every 5,000 miles to wash out the soot and ash that is kept in the engine because of the emission standards that's placed on these engines. So instead of shooting all that soot and ash out in the open air, it's kept inside, which causes engine problems and all kinds of things. But we are being proactive and using the engine flush to flash all that out with the oil. So I'm gonna start the truck and let it run for 15 minutes. We're gonna let the engine flush do its job. We'll be back soon. All right, so it's been 15 minutes since the engine has been running, and so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. And so what we're going to do now is actually, I forgot one thing. I'm gonna restart the car, and again This GMC has air suspension, so I'm gonna go ahead in the settings and lock it so it doesn't deflate on top of me. So I hit suspension and hit service mode so it doesn't deflate, and that's it. Shut this off, and we are ready to drain some oil. First thing first, grab a little rag here and remove the oil cap to facilitate the oil drainage, and get the dipstick out. Carefully place the other end on the rag. All right, and get under the car and drain this old oil out right now. And before we get under the car, what I'm gonna do is be a little bit more efficient, and pre-fill the new filter. I've got a Wix filter here from AMSOIL, ordered from AMSOIL. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up with some fresh new oil. And I'll have it handy as I'm removing the old filter and the oil, so we can just plug it right back in there without having to get from under the car again. I'll cover that so no dirt falls into it. All right, so I've got underneath the car. I've got the oil drain pan. And I've got the tools to remove the drain bolt. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little twist. Loosen it up a little bit. And actually gonna grab some gloves. All right, got some gloves, and we are ready to untwist this plug loose. There you go. And I'm gonna go after the filter. All right, filter is loose. Gonna let that out. That's down and draining. The main oil pan is draining. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the filter housing, get that done. All right, and then we can actually screw on the new filter. And the last time, what I did is actually, I used to use the tool to tighten, as you know, the filter, and a few of you commented that it should be just hand tight, and that's what I've been doing. It actually pretty much worked pretty well. I don't see any leaks or any issues with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand tighten it as well. I think having a rubber glove in your hand also assists in having a nice grip. So yeah, that's a hand tight on the filter. Looks good to me. Looks like the oil is still dripping. I'm gonna let that go for a few minutes. Make sure to clean the drain plug off of any debris. Looks pretty good. These GM plugs have a built-in kind of a silicone gasket thing on it. So if you go to an oil change place with your GMC and the oil change guy comes out and gives you a bullshit about that you need to change a washer, that's total BS. Don't believe it. GMs don't have a washer. Like, it's already built into the drain plug. European cars have a copper washer, like an Audi and Mercedes, but not the GMC Yukon. Tighten that. Good. We are all set here. Now we can fill the car up with fresh oil. All right, we're back on top of the engine and ready to fill this car up with some fresh oil. 7 quarts of it. So we got a filler funnel. Go ahead and pour in 7 of these bottles. This car takes 7 quarts. There goes 1. Number 2. And number 3. And number 4. Number 5. Number 6. And number 7, the last one. Unfortunately, I'm out of Ceratec, the Liquimoly Ceratec friction modifier. It's coming in a couple of days, and so I'll definitely, obviously, be adding it once it comes. It just needs to be added, obviously, after the car is filled with fresh oil. So a couple of days should be good. I'm just going to check the level right now. And we're pretty much all set. What do we got here? Kind of a slight overfill because we haven't started the engine yet. So we're going to have to do that. Remove the funnel. Wipe down the area. All right, so we filled the car up with 7 quarts of fresh oil. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start it, let it run a few, and just let all that oil balance it out inside the engine. And while I'm here, we're going to go ahead and actually get into oil life and hit reset. So we're good for 5,000 miles. Currently we are at 126,041. So next oil change will be at 131,000. Let this thing run a little bit. Okay, the car's been running for a minute or so. We're gonna shut it off and check the oil level. All right, so the oil level is actually a little bit below the filler line. Totally fine with me because I'll be adding the Ceratec in a couple of days. So once that comes, we'll do that and recheck the oil level. But this is good for me at this point because I'll be adding the additive in a couple of days. So I'm gonna reinsert that back into the engine, and this oil change is complete. This is the 2023 Yukon XL Denali with the Duramax engine. That is the same engine that's in the Cadillac, Escalade, and Suburban, and GMC Sierra. So this oil change applies to these cars as well. This is the LM2 diesel engine, so this oil change is done. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate your time viewing the video and being a subscriber on this channel. Please hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And so you can get notifications on all the other useful videos in regards to maintenance on this GMC vehicle and other cars as well as I get to them. Thank you very much everyone, and have an amazing day. Thank you.